In today's Pilates class, I have selected some of the best moves to help fix your posture issues. We'll fire up the posterior chain and strengthen your core to help you stand taller and move better. Then we'll finish with some mobility work to keep your joints happy and moving freely. So grab your weights, roll out your mat, and let's do it. Okay, my little loves, come stand at the back of your mat and let's do our warm up. So as always, starting with a nice big breath in, reaching those arms up, and a big exhale, release. Breathe in and reach, and exhale. Let's go a few more like this. Feel free to close the eyes. Good. Next one is your last one. Big breath in, reach. And on your exhale, throw those arms away, tuck the chin, roll it down. Good. Once you get down to the bottom, we're just going to walk straight out into your 4-point kneel, untucking the toes. Beautiful. Let's take it into that cat and cow. So big breath in, reach, look up, really try to roll those shoulders back, poke that tailbone to the sky, exhale, release, curl it back. Good. Breathe in and out. So as always, feel free to start to make your cat and cows a little bit more organic and with some intuitive movement. So just having a wiggle around. Try not to overthink this. There's no real wrong way to do this. Just let your body take control. Beautiful. Coming back through center. We're going to take our left arm, reach it up to the sky, big breath in, and then on your exhale, we're going to thread it under the body, coming into a nice little stretch. And we're going to do that a few more times. So big breath in, reach that arm up, give me a wave. Exhale, thread it through. Good, breathe in, really reach, try to open up through the upper body. Exhale, thread. Good, last time, and then we're gonna hold this next one, holding that thread. Good, so coming down onto that left cheek or your left ear. Beautiful, big breath in, reach it up one last time, and circling it down. Let's take it over to the other side. Breathe in, and thread. That's it, breathe in, reach. Exhale, thread. Good, let's go 2 more. And on this next one, holding it there. That stretch makes me realize how tight the right side of my upper body is. So that's good. Beautiful. Okay, let's come out of that. We're going to tuck those toes, lift those knees, find your down dog, just a quick pedal through the legs before we get into it. Beautiful. Okay, let's walk it back in. Take your time as you slowly roll it up, and then just give me a few shoulder rolls up at the top. Good, and reverse. Nice. Okay, let's do it, everyone. So today I have got with me 2 sets of weights. I've got 1 kilos and I've got 2 kilos. We're gonna do something in a little bit that I'm gonna use 1 kilos for. I really encourage you to do the same. And also just having 2 sets of weights with you when we do other things as well is a really good way to progress to doing like just heavier weights in general. So maybe you have like 1 or 2 kilos like me, maybe you've got 2 and 3 kilos or whatever. So highly recommend that. Okay, let's come into our nice wide stance. So your big toes are gonna point to either corner of the mat. Your legs are nice and wide. Give those shoulders a little roll back. Weights are just gonna rest in our hands for now, and they're out at this little angle. So very similar to what your feet and your legs are doing. They're slightly turned out. Beautiful. Lift through that chest, squeeze that tummy on, come down for a nice wide squat. Squeeze it up. Good. Lower and lift. So as you're in this position here, try to keep your spine as upright as possible. Try not to be doing this I don't want to see that. Nice proud chest. Good. Nice long through your spine. Perfect. Good. So starting to feel those inner thighs, those glutes, maybe those biceps already. Good. So in my last video, I was like in a nice little orange yellow outfit, and I was like, I feel like a mango. Today, I'm a dragon fruit in my pink shorts. I will say though, I think that fruit sucks. It doesn't taste like anything. It just reminds me of like paper or something. Good, let's start adding the arms in 3. Good. 2. 1. Come down for a squat, come up. Now from here, we're gonna reach those arms out away from us, keeping them at that angle. You're gonna draw those elbows in, go down for another squat. Lift up, reach, bring it in, lower down. Guys, I did something like kind of dumb. It's only like 11 something here, and I've already had like 4 shots of coffee. I don't know what game I'm playing, but I feel like I'm gonna lose. Good, so try to really use those arms nice and slowly to draw those elbows out and in. Good. Let's go for another 4. Take it nice and slow. You can also do this with no weights too, because your arms weigh something. Last 2. Good. Last 1. Now we're gonna come down for your squat. We're gonna squeeze the hands out as we lift the legs, bring it all in. So just combining the movement. So we lift and reach, we bring it all in. Lift and reach, bring it all in. Good, keep checking in with that spine. Make sure it's nice and long. Really push those knees out. Good. Let's go for 5. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 4, keep those shoulders out of your ears. That's it, well that wasn't very good. 3. 2, that's it, and 1. Come down for your squat, just those arms out and in. Oh yeah, check those knees, in and out with those arms for 6, 5, 4, lift your chin, 3, 2, and 1, breathe in, and give those legs a little shake. Okay. For this next one, I'm gonna drop down to my 1 kilos. I invite you to do the same, or feel free to go psycho mode on the 2 kilos. Okay, so right foot is forward, left foot is back, square those hips. Beautiful, little soft bend into your right leg. From here, we're just gonna start with a hinge and lift back up. Hinge and up, good. With that back left foot, if you wanna keep it down while you hinge, go for it. If you want the challenge, keep that heel up. Good. Check that right knee, pushes out to that right side. It's not tracking over towards the left. That's it. Not a huge movement here. Just feeling that glute start to do its thing. Good. In 2, we add the arms. Beautiful. So we come forward, right arm reaches out in front, draw it back in, come up, take it to the other side. Forward, left arm, draw it in, bring it up. Let's go. I really want you to focus on your back working here to draw that arm out and bring it back. Good. Work hard to keep those shoulders down. Try not to draw them up as you lift that arm up. Ooh. Good. We're gonna move to doubles on the next one. If you wanna stay single arm, go for it. That's it. Keep that tummy drawing back. Use your shoulder blades, use your lats. Beautiful. Let's go last 2. That's it. On your next one, you're gonna hold it forward, reach those arms, flip your palms to face the floor, bend the elbows, extend, flip the palms, lower them back, lift it up. How's your right glute? If I don't ask you how your glutes are, is it even a bench studio class? Probably not. That's it. Let's go for another 4 like this. Good, and just make sure you're not dropping your head down looking at the floor. Keep that spine, that neck nice and long. That's it. Make this next one your last one. Good, reach it forward. Just stay with that bend. Extend, bend, extend. Good, 6. Keep those hips square. Squeeze those elbows back towards each other. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach those arms, lean forward. Can you lift that back leg up and down just for 6, 5, reach your arms. 4, 3, 2, 1. I was so nervous that I was gonna eat shit. Okay, let's do the other side. Give that leg a little shake, actually. What am I doing? Shake it out, shake it out. Okay, left leg forward, right leg back. Square your hips, roll those shoulders. Okay, so just that little hinge forward, bending into that left leg, reach it up. Good. So as you go into this hinge, I don't want to see this. You're not picking something up off the floor. You're literally folding at the hip, creating that crease. You're reaching forward through the crown of your head. You're coming back up. Good. You know what I find crazy? Well, maybe it's not crazy. I played soccer or football for 20 something years, and I have the weakest ankles. I thought they would be quite strong, but no, they're terrible. Good, let's start to add those arms on your next one. Good, reach forward, left arm, lower, lift. Good, forward, right arm, lower, lift. That's it. If you did the heavier weights on the first side and you're like, I just simply cannot do that on this side, that's okay. Your muscles are already switched on, they're already working, and remember, you can always drop that weight too. Good. Let's go last 2, alternating sides. Use that shoulder blade, that lat, to squeeze that arm back. Let's go one more either side. Hinge, left, draw it in, right, draw it in. Let's go doubles. Hinge, reach, bring it in. Good, keep that tummy tight. If you're starting to feel this in your lower back, you need to switch your core on a bit more, or just don't hinge as low, and you also don't have to take your arms as high. That's it. Let's go last 4. Squeeze that tummy on. Last 3. 2. And then we add that little bend and extend. Last one, reach it forward. Draw it in, lift it up, reach. Let's go up, bend, extend, lower, bring it up. Oh yeah. So really connect your mind to muscle here. Think about what part of your upper body is working here, that back, squeezing to draw those elbows back. Good, let's go last 5. Good, check that left knee pushes out. We've got 3 more, and then we just stay with those elbows. Last 2. This camera angle is getting all the facial expressions. Good. Last one, hinge it forward, lift it up. Bend, extend, bend, extend. Good. 6, 5. Draw those shoulder blades back, squeeze those elbows. 4, 3, 2. Good, give me one more. That's it, reach it forward, lift those right toes, little pulses, up and down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ow! Okay, come down to the floor, however you want to get there, go for it. Okay, I'm gonna go back to 2 kilos for this next bit. So come back down to the floor. We're staying down on the floor for the rest of it. Hallelujah. Okay, let's just do a few little cat and cows, or just wiggling around, whatever feels nice. Whew. Okay, let's get into it. So we have the weight coming into our left hand, and we're gonna work through our right leg. So let me show you what we're doing. So come into that 4-point kneel. Again, have a lighter weight close by. So wrists under shoulders to start. Belly is drawing up and in. Try to really push your floor away. So I don't want to see this, okay? Yuck. Push the floor away, abs are nice and tight. We're gonna flex our right toes, and we're gonna work through a little row. So arm is going to row up as you flex and lift that right foot. We draw it back in, yeah? So right leg, left arm. Okay, let's go. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. Good. So now we're starting to really focus once again on that right glute. And try to find that balance here. If it's too much with lifting the leg, you can always just work through the arm, yeah? Or go to that lighter weight. That's it. So I don't want to see your lower back dipping. Good, really use your glute to lift that right foot. Good. Let's add on the next one. So we lift up, we bend, extend. Good, bend, bring it in, lift it up, extend, point that toe. Ooh, yeah. Don't be afraid to take a little reset. That's it, let's go for 4. 3. Bit of coordination here. 2. Oh. And last one, stay lifted, extend, bend, extend, bend. 6, 5, keep that tummy on. 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, keep that leg extended, keep that arm extended. Pulse that arm, feel that tricep burning. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a child's pose. Oh my goodness. Take a few big breaths in here, because we're gonna do the other side in a second. Okay, let's do it. So come back up to that position. We're gonna go right arm, left leg. Let's do it. So grab that weight, find your position, get to your spot, lift that core. Good, flex those left toes. Right elbow is working. Beautiful, let's go. Lift it up, draw it in. This is my bad side. Good. So elbow and knee working at the same time. Now as you're working through this, as much as your left leg is lifting and lowering, you still need to keep that right glute on. Good. Let's go for 5. I'm literally shaking so much and I don't know why. Maybe it's the 50 million grams of caffeine I've already had today. Last 3. Try to really lift that knee from that glute. Last 2. Last one like that. Lower it down. Lift, extend, bend, bring it in. As you're going for that extension, try to point that toe, flex to bring it in. Let's go. 6, 5, good. 4, 3, 2, good. Last time to lower down. Good, now we just stay lifted. Come on, let's go. Extend, bend, extend, bend. 6, 5, 4, keep that tummy on. 3, squeeze your tricep. 2, good. On this next one, hold it back, pulse that arm up and down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That was hectic. Okay, just move your weights out of the way, right over to the side, so they're not in front of you, they might get in the way. Okay, lay on your tummy. Okay, lay on your tummy. Right, have a nap. Okay, so from here, we're gonna extend arm and leg out. I'm just gonna move my microphone. Okay, so come and lay down. From here, we're gonna go opposite arm, opposite leg lifting. So opposite arm, opposite leg, lower down, lift it up. So very similar to what we were just doing. Good, you can keep your head down for this. You can lift it up slightly. I just don't want to see this. Okay. Good, start to pull that tummy up and away from the floor. Good. And I want you to try to imagine I'm pulling your fingers forward and I'm pulling your toes back. So really focus more on length rather than trying to get height. That's it. So whole back body is working here, posterior chain. Good. Now on this next one, we're gonna go both. So both lift, both lower. If you wanna stay with the single arm alternating arm and leg, go for it. Good, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2. We're gonna hold this next one up at the top, hold, little tiny swims. So now opposite arm, opposite leg are moving once again. Good, keep your eye gaze to the top of your mat and just suck it up. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, just a tiny movement, 4, 3, 2, and 1, relax. Whew. Okay, from here, bring those elbows back towards your chest. So as always with this one, just play around with how it feels. It's gonna feel different for everyone. So we're gonna lower down, good, and we're gonna lift up. So it's just a little lower, little lift. So this is more about getting your shoulder blades working and that mind-muscle connection. So as you're doing this, you're really feeling those shoulder blades contract to just lift that chest a little bit. If you need to, arms can come out a bit further, they can come a little bit closer in. And just remember, it's not about height, it is about just getting that muscle working. It looks weird, doesn't it? Beautiful. Okay, from here, we're gonna get the arms involved. So we're gonna lift those arms up, lower it all the way down. Lift it up, lower down. Good. Lift and lower. Beautiful. Next time you lift up, hold it there. Reach your arms behind you. Bring the elbows back into that W shape. Lower down. Lift up. Extend, bend, lower. Tummy still on here. Good. In 3, we're gonna hold those arms behind us. Doing stuff like this, especially if you have a desk job, is so important. Good, hold it up. Extend, bend, extend, bend. Keep your gaze to the top of the mat for 5, 4, 3, holding them back in 2, 1. Hold it there. That left arm is going to come out slightly. You're going to draw your pinky back towards your hip, right side out, draw it in. Good, so it's just that tiny out and in. That's it. 6, 5, then we're going to go doubles. 4, 3, 2, good. Go one more to that right side, bring it in, out, in, tiny movement, out, in. Pretend you're in the snow, making a reverse snow angel. I don't know. Last 5, 4, 3, don't drop in, 2, and 1. Bring those arms out in front. I'm gonna move my microphone again. I apologize. Bring those arms out in front. Good. From here, we're gonna go out with the arms, out with the legs. Bring it in, out, in. Same motion, you're a starfish. Now you're something else. Last 6, 5, squeeze your glutes. 4, child's pose in 3, 2, good. Last one, push it back, child's pose. But like, how good does that feel now? I feel amazing. Okay, last little bit of the core. So again, you go heavy, you go light here, you decide. I'm gonna go a little bit lighter with the weight. If you wanna go heavier, go nuts. So we just need one for now, so just have them either side of you. Lay yourself down. Beautiful. From here, we're gonna extend out through, what's this, your right leg, left arm is going to have the weight. Beautiful. From here, bring that weight above your shoulder. Nice big breath in. On your exhale, we lift up. You're gonna reach that weight towards your hip, and then we lower down. Beautiful, we lift it up. Lower down. Have that right hand behind your head for support. Beautiful. So as you lift up here, I really want you to focus on pushing that lower back into the mat, squeezing your belly, and try to keep your hips next to each other. Good, next time you lift up, as that weight comes down, draw that right leg in. Stretch it away. Good, lift. Lower. Let's go for 5. Good. Last 4. That's it. 3. 2. Last time like this, and then we're gonna add some rotation. So we come down, we reach it over, we bring it back, take that arm behind you now, 1 through center, we lower it back, rotate to that right side, bring it back, sing it back, love that song, bring it back, sing it back to me. Hopefully that's the words. Beautiful. Let's go 1 more through center. Now just stick with that rotation. Good. Let's go for 5. Good. 4. We're gonna pulse in 3. 2. You're just reaching that weight to that right side. Good. Last time like this, lift it up, pulse that chest. Good, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, extend, bend that right leg, extend, bend. 6, lift that shoulder blade off the mat. 5, 4, 3, lift a little higher. 2, and 1, relax. Straight over to the other side. Don't relax for too long. You're in my class, remember? Right arm up, left hand behind the head, left leg is long. Curl it up. Bring it back. Lift. Lower. Beautiful. If the weight is too much, do the same thing with your hands behind the head or no weight, yeah? Still gonna hurt. Beautiful. Squeeze that tummy back. Let's add the leg on your next one. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Let's go 4 more, and then we add some rotation. 3, 2, last one. Good, now reach that arm all the way behind you, rotate up and over. Hello. Lower it back, 1 through center. Point your left toes, kick that leg on. Really try to get that right shoulder blade off the mat. Let's go last 2. Good, last time through center. Good, reach it away. Good, just that rotation. That's it. Let's go for 5. Yes, you can. Squeeze your tummy, or I'll come and find you. Last 4. 3, 2. Last one. Hold it over, pulse that weight to that left side for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, extend, bend, extend, bend. Good. 6, 5, 4. Lift a little higher. 3, for 2. Good. And 1. Drop that weight. Come over onto your front. Get into a plank now. Hold it here for 10, 9, 8. Soft bend in the elbows. Weight is forward. 6, 5. Don't drop in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Love you. Run. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose. Okay, let's get into a little bit of mobility. So come up into a 4-point kneel, just totally ignoring those mountain climbers. Okay, so from here, flex those left toes. You're gonna lift that leg up and then just opening that knee out to the side. Bring it in. Open up, bring it in. You can come down onto the forearms here as well. That's totally fine. So just a little open, a little close. Good. Last 5. Good, 2. And 1. Let's take it to the other side. What's this? Your right leg. Open that knee out to the side. Bring it in. I'm not moving much here. Like I'm literally moving the tiniest little bit. So if you're doing that too, that's good. Good. So you're just turning that knee out, bring it back. Good. Just for 3, 2, and 1. Okay. From here, we're going to come into a low yogi squat. So I might actually, yeah, I'm just gonna face this way. Okay, so low yogi squat. So you're sitting your weight back into behind you as much as possible. Now, if you're sort of like this, that's okay. Try to lift that chest and push your elbows into your knees and really try to open them up. This isn't meant to feel nice. This is not meant to feel good. It is not meant to feel comfortable. So if you're like swearing at me, if you're pulling faces, whatever, good. Okay, so from here, we're just gonna push those knees out and release. Out, release. Good. Just remember, things that are worth doing are not easy. So just fight through this. Tell yourself you can do it, because you can. Alrighty, from here, that right arm is gonna go down on the floor. You're gonna push into your right knee. You're gonna reach that left arm up. Give that wrist a little circle. Good. Other side. Beautiful. Okay, from here, lift up as much as you can through that chest. You're gonna draw that left knee towards the mat, push it away. Right knee, I know. If this is just too much for your little hips, that's totally fine. You can just hold this position and keep doing that first thing that we were doing. All right, let's go double legs. I know. Try to keep lifting that chest. Last 3, 2, and 1, push it back. Okay, just get out of that however you can. Bring your left foot forward, drop your right knee down, come up and just stretch it out. If this is enough, stay here. Otherwise, frame the foot with your hands, tuck through your right toes, and come into a little bit more of an intense hip stretch. Otherwise, knee down is totally fine. Good, and if it feels nice, just add a little bit of movement, get nice and fluid with it. You rock forward and back. Beautiful, all right, pop that knee down, take it to the other side. And just remember, with this sort of stuff, it doesn't happen overnight. You have to do it a couple of times a week. Otherwise, you know, it's just, you can't just do it once, you know? Beautiful. Okay, from here, you're gonna heel toe that right foot over to that left side, come into your pigeon stretch. So nice little stretch out through that right glute. Press your fingertips into the mat, lift that chest as much as you can, and then when you're ready, fold forward. Got nothing left to say, I've got no yaps left in me. So try to have your foot as square as possible. If this is not comfortable, you can always do it on your back in that figure 4 stretch as well. Alright, let's press up out of that. Just tuck into a quick little plank and then swap it over. And then same thing, press those fingertips, lift that chest, and then fold forward. Or you can stay lifted, whatever feels nice. Alrighty, let's come up out of that. Just swing that leg around. Okay, from here, we're gonna come into the middle. So take those legs nice and wide. So similar to how we started class, feet towards the top corners of the mat. We're gonna take a nice big breath in. We're gonna side bend over to one side, that right side. If you did the other side, doesn't matter. Good, feeling that nice big stretch through that opposite side. And try to keep this part of your hip and your glute down so you're not lifting away from the mat, and you should feel that nice deep stretch through the side body. Good, breathe in, take it to the other side. Good, come back through center. Nice big breath in and release. Just give those shoulders a quick little roll because it feels good. Okay, if this is enough for a stretch for you, you can stay here. If you want a little bit more, you can inch forward. If you want a little bit more, come to your elbows. If you want even more, bring it all the way out. I really want you to try to keep your feet flexed, so your toes up to the sky, and just come down as much as you can. You can also use a yoga block here for a little bit of support. A few big breaths in here. Feel those inner thighs stretching. With each breath, try to get a little bit deeper. Just remember, this pain is only temporary. Alrighty, let's slowly push it up out of that. Okay, last thing we're gonna do here is a little bit of a stretch for those wrists. So come into your 4-point kneel. Now you're gonna flip your palms the other way. So your fingertips are now pointing towards your knees. If this is enough of a stretch, stay here. If you need a little bit more, start to walk your glutes back to your heels. Again, just adjust however you need. Try to relax into it, it's not forever. Alrighty, slowly come up out of that. Just give your wrists a little shake, take your time. Now the next thing we're gonna go into is going to look and feel very weird. I promise you, you're not gonna break your wrist. So palm is going to face up. So the back of your hand is on the mat, your palms are facing up. You're gonna walk your knees back, so you're in a kneeling plank. So push your weight forward, don't be scared. We're just gonna hold this just for 3, 2, 1. We're gonna come down slowly into a push-up, lift it up, I know, lower and lift. If you wanna stay in this 4-point kneel and do that, that is totally fine. If you're with me, we're just going for 5, 4, 3, 2, that's it, and 1, push it back. Whew. Give those arms a nice big roll, and forward. Give yourselves a clap. We're all done. Whew. How good does your back feel? I feel like $1 million. And I hope you do too. Thank you so much as always for joining me. Please subscribe to my channel if you're doing my workouts. I'd really love for you to be here and working out with me all the time. Yeah, take care of yourselves, drink your water, eat protein, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.